What is up, people? It is I, Kerubus136. Big surprise. So, now apparently in Fall Guys, which should have a small update, which I talked about before, you now get a name, as this says, basically, and I can regenerate said name. It gave me Chill Puzzling Fish. Definitely not a big fan of that, so I'm going to go ahead and change that. And I assume that's profile. Yeah. No thank you. I'm just going to do a couple, see what I can do. Smooth Good Eagle. That's a funny one, and I'm no, I'll pass. Cheeky Tumbling Joker. That's I don't know. Playful. No. Big Flying Tail. Nah. Talented Rocking Lad. That's pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna keep that. That's a good one. Look at that. A donut. Just looking at what I could do. My crowns. I'll get Circus 10 real quick. This is a... I like that one too. So I'll get donut. I'll get the goalie nickname just because I think it's cool. I have 2,000 left. I'll wait. And now let's look at interface. Cool. Okay. So, I'll let some people know that I'm playing, such as Andy. And, I guess Sonic, who may or may not play Fall Guys, I don't really remember. We're gonna play some, Among Us later, no matter what, because TAW Monsters has the channel. Community event, so I respect that. So basically, if anybody responds to me, what's up, just a friendly Canadian? Welcome. And that sounds exactly like the Fall Guys to me. Where have you been? It's been a while. And so help me if you say Canada. I'm adjusting my keyboard as if I'm using it. I'm not. I guess I hit Alt-Tab once in a while, but other than that, I'm not using it. Come on. You're killing me. Ideal. A Falcon. Toronto's more specific. It is Canada, but I guess that's a more acceptable answer. They've done some interesting updates to a lot of the parts of the game, so I'm hoping this makes the maps a lot fresher. We'll see, though. I'm skeptical. I also haven't played in a while, so I'm probably gonna throw. All these people in their fancy costumes. I see Godzilla. That's pretty sick, though. That's a good costume. I see 2 Godzillas. Of course, I'm the back in the middle, which is not a good place to be, but I... Oh, interesting. I didn't see these when we first spawned in. Probably because they were moving. Get up, you stupid piece of shit. Oh, I went flying. Am I gonna get first? Let's go! No right to be in first, but alright. I literally went flying. That was sick. Alright, Balanced Playing Biscuit is one of the best names in here for sure. So is Awesome Diamond Sloth. I definitely would have kept that one too. I was thinking about playing Sekiro because I'm doing my 4th playthrough. I'm like right at the beginning after the first time you fight Genichiro, meaning during the intro. And that was it. So I'm at the first time you can actually sit down in the Sculptor's Idol. But then I was like, I don't really want to put it on YouTube because I already put my playthrough of Sekiro on YouTube, so it's going to be kind of a pointless video because I'm likely not going to play all the way through via Twitch. I'm just going to like touch it here and there when I had time, basically. So, why is that? Go. People are like just running into the wall. I don't understand. Just go around because too many people. I'd rather lose a couple places and be consistent than get trampled. I mean, that's an outsider's perspective, to be fair. Okay, that was lame. That was like mad lame, actually. It wasn't the conceptual basis of me getting hit. It was how I got hit. Okay, well, I might actually lose here. Not used to this particular obstacle. No, I'm good, I'm good. That's close. Go, Rapid Yellow Hot Dog, go! Yo, Friendly Streaming Gamer is also a good one. I wish they'd just let us name ourselves and just had a better filter. It's not that hard, to be honest with you. And you don't even have to ban people for going past the filter. You would just force a rename. You ban exactly what they typed and you force a rename on the spot. I mean, I don't think I've ever met anybody, well, many people like that. I guess it just depends who you ask. Most people I know are the opposite. Apple, grape, banana, orange, cherry. 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 Apple, grape. This is grape, right? Sneaky Fleeing Meme is a good one, too. There's some solid names in here. Mine's alright, but definitely not as good as some of them. This is actually a good game mode. America is the greatest country. I can't even say that with the enthusiasm you would imply, James. Welcome, by the way. You should play with us if you have Fall Guys. I don't remember if you have Fall Guys, James. I suppose that would affect your decision. You can dive from here. Interesting. Look at that. Okay, that's cool. There's someone in their way and they know neither person's gonna make it if they jump, but they don't care. I did this before, let's do it again. Yeah. Easy. Sneaky fleeing meme, still in it. Let's see, Electric Boss Cat. Okay, that's a sick name. Yo, and they're actually like a cat. What? They're a robot cat as their costume. How do they get so lucky? Electric Boss Cat. That's the best name. I think people in general are ridiculous, to be honest. Everything they complain about is usually ridiculous. Angry Charging Cheetah. That's a pretty good one, too. You know, me and Electric Boss Cat showing on the leaderboard. Mighty Thinking Virtuoso, who just got eliminated, was good too. Nimble Tumbling Kitten. Yo, I now feel bad about my name. Now I feel like it's less good. Like, my name, in my opinion, was like pretty good, and now it's going down to like mad, judging by some of these names I'm seeing. I should just keep rolling it up or something. I have quite a few wins under my belt. I got about 17 prior to the last update being 2.5, whatever they're going to call it. That's basically what it was. I deserve that. Let's do it. They've apparently fixed some of Hexagon's problems. Yeah, that was my own fault too. Me and a guy collided at the same time, so I kind of had to expect that it would not go well. I was gonna die, but then I realized I'd probably get yeeted off. No. That dinosaur, I just had to give up because I knew I was gonna get destroyed by him. How's it feel, Apple? Okay, or you just make it anyway, due to latency or whatever. It's cool. This is definitely where I want to be. I have to do this. It's the big risk, of course, but woo! First game win, easy. Still got it. That was close. I saw him falling and do the thing. I was like probably about 4 seconds ahead of him. So even if I had fallen at the very end, I still would have won, but like 1 or 2 spaces away. Oh, I unlocked a new thingy. Nice. And he said he was coming, but I don't see him yet. As I just give him his time. Keep playing. This got another crown for buying stuff. Let's see, is there anything else I need? I don't care about the goose at all. I'll save my crowns. I have enough kudos for this, which is what I want. Cool. Alright, I have all the stuff I care about now out of the shop, so I'll just worry about this stuff, I guess. James, do you have Fall Guys, by the way? I asked you earlier, but I think you were just coming in. You can always join, man. While we wait. Basically, we can get enough people together who want to play Among Us prior to Mercy's stream, which for me is... Well, everybody, I guess. I was going to say what time it is, but I'll just say how many hours. Mercy's stream starts in 2.5 hours. Well, his community event. Not stream, community event. Yeah, go ahead. So, well, I'm going to play Among Us then anyway, but if we can get enough before, I'll certainly play that. And then we'll merge the groups. Or I'll just die first. I mean, whichever. We didn't get any team games that last game. Now I think about it, that's why I won. Team games always just make me lose. Because they're bad. Message something, I would just be able to answer him easily. But obviously I'm in the middle of this match, so I can't. I'd probably move to Sweden. Maybe. Crafty Fall Tea. What an interesting name. Royal Boss Goliath. I definitely would have had that one. Time to throw. It's funny with Hexagon because I messed up so many times during that Hexagon game and still won just because of like circumstance. Oh, it's one of the little mutator type things. Got fruit falling down. Never liked some good fruit. Yep, they're the cannons. That's what I actually really like this, to be honest with you. As much as it might feel a little bit more random, the game is probably going to be much shorter. On top of the fact that people will probably focus more on themselves versus trying to push other people out because you know, they're going to want to avoid the fruit. So they're going to want to use walls and stuff to stay away. I also like how the fruit focuses on the inside because then it punishes you when you switch sides. Time for what? All right. There we go. I'm just glad I'm moving out of this shitty state at the very least. The state's big. It's not that big compared to like Texas, but like it's big, or California. It's big, or Alaska. It's big. It's terrible. You know, there's stupid activities that I don't know why everybody's all about. Like, they're all jazzed to go to like the Cape, for example, because in Massachusetts, the Cape Cod. I just don't. I don't want to deal with it anymore. So, hopefully, tourism will be lower. I hate tourists. You got time off? Stay at home. I don't know why I bothered. I can just go on this way anyway. Yeah, I'll help you, Unicorn. We gotta get it done, so. Yeah, I don't like tourists in general. I don't know what just happened, but I got like stuck inside this. That was weird. I don't think we can actually make it over here. I think this is a mistake, so I'm actually going to turn around and start going the more correct path. Because I think I'm going to lose anyway, I'm just going to commit to the platform over here strat. Okay, of course I got pushed by somebody. Typical. That's why one of the other reasons I'm probably going to lose is if people just can't, like, jump when there's time. Like, there's time right now, no one's going to jump until I try to jump. I already lost. Some guy grabbed me when I definitely could have made it. I had like no chance there because somebody literally sabotaged me for no reason, even though I wasn't in their way. Just the way that this game is, I guess. People are heavily toxic.
Hello.
What's up, James?
I'm good. I've been blessed with a crap name.
You can switch it if you want. You go into the settings, and once you're there, you go into profile, and you can regenerate your name. I like Talented Rocking Lad, so I'm gonna stick with it.
I mean, powerful snooze. Is that Snoozy Blob?
Yeah.
That's not what I want. No.
Fiery Daring Princess is so good. You gotta keep that one.
Oh, I wish I actually kept it.
Scary Sneaking Puppy. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep mine or not. Talented Rocking Lad is good and all, but like, I don't know. What do you think?
Well, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Which is great. My name's great. You think it's good enough? I don't know. I guess
yeah,
I'll
it's
keep
good.
It.
It's got lad in it.
And that's what actually was the big selling point for me, to be honest with you. Oh, at one point I'm gonna have to, not on stream, but in general, I'm gonna have you speak so my girlfriend can hear you. By the way, she doesn't know what kind of accent you have, and it's hard for me to explain to her in like describe your accent. Obviously.
Yeah, that's true.
How would you describe it, like regionally speaking?
Central Southern British.
Central Southern British. If that helps you. I don't know if you know what a Central Southern British accent sounds like, but... It is funny how people react to accents in general. Just conceptually speaking. Alright, so some guy literally grabbed me, and it guaranteed we both get hit by the ball that was rolling at us. I just don't understand what the goal was. Because he didn't have any chance of getting by me at all. This is interesting.
Some people just want to see the world burn.
That's what I mean, like, and I just got a huge latency spike.
Yeah, everyone froze me.
This whole bouncing shit is really weird. Okay, it's going down. Oh, Big Edis is here.
Yes, lag.
Yo, what happened? Fucking lag.
Oh, lag propelled
Oh, that
me
lag
to,
was
like,
so
Venom.
good, and then it was so bad. I actually hate the combination of Big Edis right now with this fucking spinning shit at the end. All it does is almost guarantee your... Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. The lag is terrible.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I've been disconnected from the server. What the hell?
I qualified, but I probably
I
will be
qualified.
disconnected.
Yeah.
Unbeaten Confused Ghost. That's a pretty good one, too. Mad Rolling Meme.
Ooh.
Spicy
I've just got-
Cyan Domino. I wish that was Andy's name in this.
I've just redone mine. I've got Angry Evil Horse.
How do you like it? Do you think it's good?
Let me see. I'm just gonna keep regenning them, see what I can get.
Tumbly Jumping Samurai. Ah, that's okay. Prized Silver Vampire. Silver Vampire sounds weird. Feels like you'd be specialized in killing werewolves. With that whole obsession with werewolves versus vampires, which I never really understood, since they're just two entirely different kinds of monsters and don't really suit an environment together.
I know, it's just weird. And like, to make it work 90% of the time, you have to make werewolves that are not actual werewolves. They just transform into wolf beasts.
Well, what bothers me is, so I like the way Vampire the Masquerade does it. I know if he's listening, he's going to complain and be like, I hate Vampire the Masquerade. But the way Vampire the Masquerade does it is that the two have entirely different base powers, right? There are vampires who are physically overpowering. But in general, vampire specialty is subterfuge. In some way, shape, or form. They have the ability to hide amongst human society. Werewolves are not good at that, so they don't. They stay out in the wild because obviously we transform into a horrible monster. It's probably not going to be easy to be like, yeah, I just have a 9-to-5 job, you know. So vampires are better at everything to do with everything besides physical overpowering force, and werewolves just have better physical overpowering force. And that's why in Vampire the Masquerade, vampires just avoid werewolves like the plague, because obviously if you meet on like a whatever in the middle of nowhere, a werewolf just kills you, because that's what it does. And that's why I don't like when most media forms bring them together, because the truth of the matter is a werewolf should just kill a vampire if they fight. You know, straight. Now, in Vampire the Masquerade, there are exceptions, because really, really, really old vampires can, whatever, they can just break the laws of reality. But in general, in most campaign settings, you just don't encounter werewolves, because it's not a good plot device, because they'll just kill you.
That's true.
They also explain more why werewolves don't like vampires, too, which is... I like having a reason why, instead of just like, we are arch rivals. Werewolves are still shapeshifters in Vampire the Masquerade, but they worship like a particular like belief system that the earth is like, you know, that nature is sacred basically, and vampires being obviously an anomaly of, you know, not nature, because they're supposed to be off of the original sin of Cain killing Abel. Obviously it's against nature, so they have a reason to exterminate vampires because they're hurting the earth and the people that come from the earth. So it's like, okay, that's fair. They are like they're undead, you know what I mean? They're against what's nature.
Yeah.
So in that case, werewolves are technically good. And no, they don't just go around doing it for the sake of all humanity, but for some greater cosmic rationale, they are the good people versus vampires who are just awful.
I just reset my name, and I think it fits me perfectly, since it's a British joke. Posh Yeeted Tea.
Posh Yeeted Tea?
Yeah, Yeeted.
Is that tea empty?
I don't know, this is just yeet.
You wouldn't eat it unless it was empty, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm doing all the work because I'm the first person over here due to lag, I think.
Well, they'll suddenly just appear next to you.
I know, right? That one's more fair, Afro. I guess that's true. I think I was first, as far as I'm aware. The game seems to be... Nope. I was going to say stabilizing, and now I'm watching some guy fucking fly through the air. Oh, hopefully the next server isn't so shit. I'm probably about to be in the finals, by the way, so it'll be over soon. Yeah, vampires in general lore have the ability to turn into different creatures depending on which particular lore you go into. I'm a big fan of the vampires and Vampire the Masquerade. I think it's a great system for playing our tabletop game. It's okay as a video game. I suppose it's fine. I watched Bloodlines in particular. Not the first game because that was ass. I know about it, but I actually think I might even own it, but I've never played it. But Bloodlines is good. It's just, it's a good system. And then I disconnect from the server once I get into the finals. Sick. Do all that work just to be fucking shit on. Posh needed tea is pretty good, man. So you're gonna keep that one for the long haul? Or you're gonna keep switching through names every time you do you get disconnected? James?
Oh, yeah, I might actually do that. It's addicting looking for new names.
I think the game is still popular Afro. Obviously nowhere near the, you know, the following that Among Us gains, just because of the particular type of game that Among Us is. Everybody likes a game where you can be pitted against your friends. Everybody. Like, whatever the game is, people love killing their friends. It's, like, huge. So I just don't think it's the type of game that would spawn the same following. But it's still big. People are still all over it. And it's because the creators are doing a good job of, you know, adapting. So, like, the memory match game, which I don't remember what it's called, but the memory match game was ass. It was just remember these fruits. They made it harder by making it so you actually had to pay attention by adding some fruit to certain rounds a while ago. And then they were like, all right, how about this instead? And they're like, let's change it, which is, this is recent, this is the last patch. They're like, let's change it so that sometimes different things can happen, such as like spinning things that make it hard to stay on the correct square. So you have to really pay attention. You can't just stand there and wait. You might get knocked off the entire platform anyway. Speaking of werewolves versus vampires, by the way, I will say that I did play a vampire in a Vampire of the Masquerade campaign, but that was a special exception. And it was very fun.
Yeah, I just prefer vampires in general.
I like werewolves a lot more in general, but the characterization of Vampire the Masquerades Vampires in Vampire the Masquerade is so good that it's hard, because if I'm gonna like do some sort of game, like a tabletop game, I'm not going to do a werewolf-based game. It just sounds like it would be boring versus vampires, which actually has like cool shit going on.
Yeah.
Which makes me like vampires more than I would have otherwise.
It's true.
I look at most things as the potential they have for me to spend my time, basically. I'm going to spend more time via vampires than I will werewolves. I remember, actually, it's funny, much like Dungeons & Dragons, which I know some of you are relatively familiar, normally you get one attack if you're a vampire per turn. And some vampires who are older get more, but it's mostly one. And I remember that I was a werewolf, and we fought a very powerful, you know, I would say mini-boss. It's not really a boss, but it's a mini-boss, right? And we were worried because a lot of our party are non-combatants. They don't have any fighting capabilities. They're just, you know, they're there for the social aspects, right? And so I was like, okay, you know, I'll fight. And they're like, okay, good. And somebody was ready to back me up, and it took its turn, and it hurt me. I was like, oh shit, like that wasn't good. I took like a third of my health or something. I'm like, this isn't gonna be great.
Yeah.
And I went and I crippled it, and my brother's like, okay, it's still up. And I was like, no, it's not. And he's like, what do you mean it's not? And I was like, I get 4 turns. And he's like, oh shit, I forgot. And I was like, yeah, werewolves get like 4 turns in a row. And he's like, okay, it's just dead. He literally just threw the paper to the side. He's like, okay, it's dead. I don't have to roll anymore. He's like, there's just no way. It's just not possible. And I was like, I thought so. It's great how you can just cheat your way through combat.
sometimes. Ooh.
And actually, after there's a word for it. It's called Werewolf the Apocalypse. It's a separate supplemental book to the universe. It's called The World of Darkness. So it's the same. It's supposed to be the same universe, but it specializes on werewolf parties in the same world. But of course, having inhabited by, you know, more werewolf-like concepts. To mix them together, I don't know what you would call it, because obviously it's supposed to be the grander World of Darkness, so I guess you'd call it a World of Darkness campaign, and you would just talk about which parts of the World of Darkness you were or were not using.
God damn it.
There's definitely already stuff built in, so like in Werewolf Society, there's expectations. There's there can be fights over like who's in charge, even though they all serve the Earth. There can be, you know, issues of leadership. They have like shamans amongst their own people. Werewolves also use like it's called Gnosis. It's their focus on like nature and their willpower together to use certain special powers. So like you can still do certain stuff, and there's lore around what you're supposed to be doing. Has to do with like the worm and the red worm and shit. It's all complicated. I don't know enough about it to be completely honest with you, even though I just spouted out some information. That's about all I got. But there are books for it, and especially more and more books that get supplemented. No, I think it's spelled W-U-R-M. Much like dragons are worms, W-Y-R-M. I think it might be W-U-R-M or W-Y-R-M. I don't remember which, but it's basically some horrible cosmic entity that is the cause for, like, part of why vampires exist and shit. It's very complicated, and nobody exactly knows what it is, if I remember correctly. They actually might have already fixed that, because sometimes, like, there'll be a concept in the World of Darkness where it's like, oh, nobody knows the answer to this. And then a supplemental book will come out, and it's like, oh, never mind, the answer is now had. So, scratch that, we know the answer. One example was like in the Vampire the Masquerade lore, the World of Darkness. Vampires talk about, although they're not supposed to, the end of civilization as we know it, called Gehenna. It's supposed to tell the forecoming of all kinds of things, like Cain coming back to Earth because, you know, no one's seen Cain in millennia. He just left and left all his vampire offspring because he was so upset with them. So it's supposed to tell, like, the forecoming of all the ancient vampires who have been asleep forever, Cain himself, the judgment of everybody, and potentially the end of the world as we know it. And it was only talked about in concepts for a long time. So you could have said back before, like, we don't know if Gehenna is even real, and we don't know what it would look like. And then we got clues to what happens during Gehenna because more books came out. So, obviously, since if I don't keep up to date, since you don't keep up to date, you have no idea if what you said was accurate or not anymore. I will tell you, the first of the ancient vampires to wake up is a very interesting story, though. Mary Popping Crown, that's a pretty good name. Groovy leaping skills, that's pretty good too. Oh, I'm so sorry, shady-eated goof. Wait, were you in this game, by the way, James? I forgot to even talk to you.
Oh, I got knocked out, so I'm just watching your stream and changing names.
Yeah, I forgot to even talk about it. To address anything. Well, why is fucking Sonic the Hedgehog even here? They're both gonna die. Oh, no, apparently not. Oh, the horse did. I'm so happy. Good. That horse was waiting like an asshole, which I hate. Upbeat stamping unicorn. Yep, there he goes. That's what you fucking get. Just go across the finish line. You won't just randomly lose. I'm so happy he died. I'm like, his behavior was directly punished for him being a douchebag. Yeah, I'm trying to remember too, because Vampire the Masquerade lore gets really complicated. There's like, so one of the 13 clans, their eldest vampire, not counting Cain himself, which is the head of all clans, but the eldest vampire of that particular clan, who's obviously like thousands of years old, wakes up. Well, starts to wake up, and so everybody in the entire World of Darkness, including werewolves and stuff, feel a great disturbance, and strange shit starts happening, like really weird shit. And then suddenly a bunch of powers get stronger, so like people who like use powers of the dead and stuff, like necromancy, it all gets stronger. Kind of like the Game of Thrones aspect with dragons, you know, like how all magic gets stronger. And then everybody starts having horrible nightmares and visions and shit. And then the elder vampire wakes up and everybody who's part of that clan gets the compulsion to eat all of their fellow clanmates, and so they just start eating all of their fellow vampires in their clan in mass, and like it causes a whole clan extinction basically. Then people start going nuts, and then the actual vampire starts walking the earth and eating a bunch of old vampires, and everybody freaks out. And so a bunch of older vampires, like really old vampires, team up together to fight it. They start failing, and so somebody else starts firing like a, I forget what it is. They use some like, oh, a nuke. They fire a nuke on the area. That doesn't work. Because
so then
vampires.
They use a nuke with a wooden stake on the end of it.
There you go. They fire a nuke. That doesn't do it. And so then the government, the ones who are aware of vampire existence, which there aren't usually that many, but they get a super concentrated stream of sun from satellites and alignment dishes, and they fire that on the vampire. That doesn't work. And so the other vampires who are still fighting at that point have to block the sky so they can continue fighting because they'll die to the superheated lights. They have to send a storm to block the sky. And then finally, with the combination of all the damage already done, those elder vampires finally kill the eldest of that clan. And they call that entire event the Week of Nightmares. And it basically was a wake-up call to all the vampires who were like, Gehenna's not real, and was like, no, yeah, it totally is. At least to some degree, it's real. So we should probably, you know, I don't know, be ready for this. I can't believe it was a score of 1-0, but I'll take it. It's like, it's crazy. The storyline behind Vampire the Masquerade and the lore and stuff is so cool. But they also allow you to make your own annotations, because obviously it's a tabletop game. Well, at least it can't be a tabletop game. A little bit, but I mean, it makes sense, right? If the government's aware of vampires and knows sun is pretty much their greatest weakness, actually, it is their greatest weakness, you would definitely, like, reflect sun, much like a magnifying glass. You have to. You really have to. I was getting distracted, sorry. Oh, it's no longer color-coded? That's lame. That was fast. Good. But it starts falling faster. It's awesome. Yeah, but they obviously encourage you to make your own stories. Like, they don't tell you, like, this has to happen. They just say, in some source materials, you know, the Week of Nightmares or whatever. But you can play prior to that, timeline-wise. Like, I played a Vampire the Masquerade campaign that was supposed to take place, you know, 500 years ago or something. And that's totally, like, fine. Like, the creators are like, yeah, do what you want to do. You know, it's your campaign. We just give you ideas for a communal story where all players can have an idea of, like, what sorts of things are possible. But you don't have to stick to those. You don't have to decide, like, yeah, the Week of Nightmares happened. You can just be like, it didn't. You can be in 2020 and say, like, yeah, none of that happened. And that's totally fine. Usually I keep mostly to the story they foretell, just so that players can, like, they can know what could happen, and then they'll be more afraid of some things that do happen. So, like, if they know the Week of Nightmares is a real thing, and then I start including, like, hints towards the same kind of concept, they get terrified, because, like, oh, yeah, like, we know about what happened there. We don't want that. So it lets you, like, foreshadow things, even if you don't plan to follow through. So it's like, oh, it wasn't that, actually. It just seemed to be. They can be fun. Only one person's been eliminated so far, which does not bode well. Another guy fell and almost knocked me out with him, but I'm in it. Minute to win it, James. I'm dead. That was fast. What a crazy timing. These made it to the finals. I get good show points for it. Oh, actually, can I change my thingy? Hold on. I got a Oh, definitely. Be a night to remember. Sick. Hyper Fallen Gamer.
Ready for invite.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot you were here. Anyway, sorry. Thank you for saying something. I would have just completely gone off. I was so distracted by that Vampire Masquerade. I still don't know if I like my name. Special Leaping Moon. You want to stick with that, Andy?
Can you change it?
Yeah, you go into settings. You just have to keep re-randoming until you get what you want. I'm still not sure if I want to keep mine. I don't know. Talented Rocking Lad is pretty good, but what do you think,
Electric
honey?
Dreaming
Should I keep
Hammer.
Talented Rocking Lad or should I keep randoming? She said random. We're doing it, guys.
I kind of like Electric Dreaming Hammer.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Wise Bitter Creature. That's pretty
Yeah,
good. You think I should
that works.
My girlfriend approves, guys. Wise Bitter
Yeah.
Creature.
It's the wisdom that makes you bitter.
I'm so glad I randomed. What a good decision. Oh man. Oh, funny enough, I was taunting Azzy, James. I know you went to bed. I added him after everybody left, and I was like, I'm playing Sekiro, and I'm gonna fight the boss that you never beat, Azzy. Both of them, just to prove that you're a punk. Because I was on New Game Plus 3, and so he's like, all right. So he came over, and the big boss that it like is, in my opinion, the hardest boss in the game, by far. I beat it in 4 tries,
Not bad.
and then I went to the next boss that he didn't beat, and I beat that in that was more like 14. It just took me more just because I had to get used to the patterns, but after I got used to the patterns, I dominated. And so I tried to stick it in Azzy's face. He didn't seem to react much, but I had to prove my point, my dominance in Sekiro. He was trying to give me advice while I was playing, and I was like, Azzy, you didn't even finish the game. I'm like, Azzy, you didn't finish the game. I'm finishing New Game Plus 3 as we speak.
Big
I don't need your advice. Yeah, it's new.
This one's new to me.
So basically, I think the fans get topsy-turvy based on how many people are on different sides. So if one part of the fan is more weighted, I believe they start to turn. I could be wrong. I just read a quick blurb about it. I didn't really watch any video footage. But don't be surprised if they turn based on players on them. Doesn't seem to.
Maybe it's the
fine.
later one.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't think you punk.
Who?
Dude just knocked me off.
I thought you meant me. I was like, what? I'm going off my own here. I was like, what did I do? I'm going against the grain. Oh, this is shit. I'm like way ahead, so I can't even complain. I'm like number 4 right now. But... Can you make that sound for me one more time?
I don't know. I don't even know how I did it.
I am number 4.
That dude, like, he did that on purpose. He turned around and faced me and then knocked me off.
Alright, Hyper Fallen Gamer, I'm watching you. You still got a ways to go, man.
I've got this. I've got this. Oh,
Oh no, James, why? Why'd you turn back? Just commit, dude, if you want. Honestly, I didn't stop almost at all. I just kept jumping and leaping until I got there. Like, I went against the grain too. Like, I would go clockwise, even though it's spinning counterclockwise, and I would just keep jumping until I got to where I wanted to be.
Why did I do that?
I would never ever walk. I did once or twice, but I would never walk on the middle part. I would only walk in the blades. Because that middle part, that's circle.
Oh my! Don't. Oh Jesus!
Andy, are you through yet?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go switch to you because I want to spare James's pain.
It's the pressure.
Yeah, the pressure of me watching him is hurting him, so I'm not watching James anymore. Gotta find you.
Oh
Oh,
God!
I
it
was
like-
robbed.
He was right next to me as well.
There, I got you. Electric Dreaming Hammer, I got you, bud. I'm watching you. I do see James ahead. It's funny, as soon as I stop watching James, he actually gets to the next checkpoint.
Ah,
Unfortunately, I think there's a lot of people ahead, Andy, but you might still have a small chance.
it's okay.
Lol.
Man, this game's so cool.
Are you being sarcastic?
Yeah.
I actually like this game.
Just keep
It's
getting
okay. I
shagged.
figured it out. So next time I'll be okay.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is the learning experience for everybody. This is just, honestly, the hard platforming, meaning like the ones that are straight. Oh, you're so close. the ones that are straight, like, platforming and nothing to do with, like, let's grab the thing, or let's, you know, run away for a while. I'm much better at the, you know, the ones that are just obstacles. I'm a wise, bitter creature, and I've played many platformers in my days. Oh, Neo 2 was finally fucking announced for Steam. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the news, but I saw a little news blurb where they're now taking pre-orders, so you can pre-purchase it now. I didn't pre-purchase it because I don't see any reason as of the second, but I was glad because I've been fucking waiting for Neo 2 to come to Steam for like literally since it came out on PS4. So I can finally get it. Get out of here. Is that you, James?
Yeah.
You are climbing the leaderboard slowly. At the cost of my sanity.
I'm gonna have to do that when you're on a difficult jumping bit.
This is so fast. It really carried you too. There's actually momentum. I expected there wouldn't be any momentum. I just thought it would be a timing thing, but...
Okay, I've got this.
You're getting ready over there with your blurb?
I may or may not be. The element of surprise is the greatest weapon.
It's true. They say the pen is mightier than the sword, but not knowing which you're about to face changes the entire game.
It's true.
Hoopsie Legends. Oh, that's the one we have to get. Okay, yeah. I remember.
Oh.
They changed this one too. They added some obstacles, I guess. Like the pendulums, I think, might be new. I don't remember. They said they added some obstacles. If we all recall, there's only one strategy in this game. Wait for a golden hoop and take it.
Oh, that one's just AIDS.
That was... Jesus Christ, James. Why?
I don't know why. I found it and I thought, oh, you need to listen to this.
No! Fuck, that was too loud, dude.
Yeah.
That was so loud. I heard it through his microphone from
Yeah,
his
so
headphones.
I'm so irritated that I'm not gonna get this gold hoop because everybody else is fucking in my way. Ooh, yes! I got the gold hoop out of all those people. Oh man, nobody responded on Discord yet. I was gonna say, careful with those really loud ones, because I might at some point have to fucking lower the volume again, because it's not
No,
about
I'm
my
trying
ears.
not to. I found a few other really loud ones and I decided not to go for it. Oh, fuck.
I don't know why they're that loud. There should be like a limitation, because I set the volume, and then some of them I can't even hear. Even at like max volume, some of them are kind of quiet. And then some of them are fucking ear-piercing. This infamous Dreaming Dragon is probably not going to make it unless these people help him get this gold hoop.
Shit, that's loud. Stop. Wow.
If someone's actually going to help someone else? What is the monkey waiting for? He's not even at the part where you could jump. I just don't even know why anybody else is on this thing. It's very clear, just by common logic, you'll never get that hoop, right? Unless everybody leaves. So, anybody past 2 is a complete waste of time. Because if you're able to get the hoop, and I love how people just jump to it even though there's no possibility. If you're there and somebody else is there, one of you stands at the top, the other person won't move it. If you switch places, same thing will happen. Nobody will move it. And the monkey saw... This monkey's an idiot. I actually hate him as a player, and I hope he loses. He's been watching people jump from the purple platform and not be able to make it 25 times, and he tried. If he actually gives up, I'll be happy. Like, if he just goes and gets other hoops. Oh, he loses. That's what you get for spending so much time on a gold hoop that is literally impossible.
Oh, this is just for one of my favourite.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, I love his programs, man.
Yeah, I actually like Gordon Ramsay a lot. I like watching Kitchen Nightmares. That's one of my favorite shows.
Yep.
It's the same concept as a lot of the other shows. You know, you can watch Bar Rescue, Kitchen Nightmares, Restaurant Impossible. Just a lot of different programs that are about basically improve your, business. Oh, or The Profit, which is actually directly about business, not having to do necessarily restaurants, but some sort of business. I like all those programs. I think they're very interesting to talk about business, money management, all that stuff. And Gordon Ramsay in particular just has a certain personality that is just like the bomb.
Ooh, I'm just going through some of these. I'm just wondering if they're appropriate or not.
If you're not sure if they're
Bleep out the
appropriate,
words.
they probably aren't.
Yeah. If I have to question it, it's probably not.
Is he gonna try to push me or what? She's gonna leave as soon as you. Okay, good. I'm first because that guy decided to waste time and try to block people, so cool.
Oh my god, that one's just racist.
He's just up there being a pirate.
I was hoping you'd lose for it. It wastes everybody's time when you wait to go through. Now come over there.
What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna tickle you.
Fight me?
No, I said I'll tickle you. See how aggressive she is, guys? She challenged me to fight her. Who will win Hexagon? The man who has won like 12 different hexagons, or these plebs.
Ooh.
Little do I know, one of these people has actually won like 1,700 hexagons. Good last second dive. I was absolutely fucked there. I think just waiting is fine. I normally wouldn't wait. Alright, he's right above me. I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna do this. This is actually worth it. Stalling for time to see where I can land. I'll land right there. Bye, bitch. Fucking tugboat? Is that a tugboat?
Oh, it was almost perfectly timed for that jump.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, loud horn. It's like a fucking tugboat horn. Get out of here, dude. It wasn't even that loud. Like it wasn't like ear-piercing loud, so I'm okay with it. It was just like really, really sudden. I actually don't know how that guy fell. It'll suck.
So that one sounded quiet when I played it.
I'm actually dead. Yep, there we go. I bounced. These two guys are back in though. It's okay.
Wait, how do I...
Come on, Hyper Fallen Gamer. Instead of doing really loud fucking horn noises at me.
Entertainment value.
That is pretty high entertainment value. It really does bring you up in the leaderboard too. You must be at like 5 now? 6. You are 525 bits away from Shellywar. It's a pretty steep incline after that, though. Just so we're clear, it gets really high after that. Because you're not even a third of the way to fucking Rednet yet. Rednet's got deep pockets.
Is he on 11,000?
12,000.
12,000.
He's it's because he's a welder, so he makes like I don't even remember, like $39 an hour or something, or $40 an hour.
That's not bad.
US
Make that want to do overtime.
Well, yeah, you got a pretty prestigious job too.
Only on overtime though. But
I
I'm
forgot
just
you-
hoping they make me work near Christmas again. Ooh.
You hope they do? Get holiday pay for
Yeah, it's
that?
triple time.
Triple time sounds pretty good, man. If I made triple time, I would already have a house. Like,
Yeah.
a while ago. At the very least, my mortgage would be cheaper. Mortgage is fucking expensive in the US, by the way. I don't know about where you live, but...
If you even fit in the criteria for you to get one in the UK is ridiculous. But yeah, they are fairly expensive.
Like, near where I live, if I wanted an apartment's gonna cost me like, you know, anywhere. If I live somewhere shitty, it'll be like $1,600 a month. If I live somewhere nicer, it'll be like, you know, $1,900 or plus. Do you know how much an apartment is in Boston right now? Single room? Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't sure if it ever came. I just wasn't sure if it ever came up with your friends. Just conceptually speaking. Going to like Boston or something gets even more expensive. It starts getting ridiculous. So like, you know, getting a mortgage for a house is usually right in the middle of that, but you actually get equity for it. So it's like, why wouldn't I do that? You know what I mean? If your mortgage is with taxes and everything is like $1,800 and you actually get equity, it's like, why would it? Oh, $3,500 to live in Boston. Sorry, my bad. I was gonna say it was $2,500, but I guess I really underestimated the living expenses.
Is that just rent?
Yeah, that's an apartment rent. And not for a particularly nice apartment either, necessarily. Like, that's just to live in Boston in an apartment.
Fair enough.
It's, like, exorbitantly expensive just to live. Like, I don't know how much money, like, it costs to live anywhere near you, but, like, can you imagine, like, you know, even just, like, $2,000 a month for an apartment. Usually it's not in a great area, like, it's just not the best apartments, depending, unless you get lucky. But that's a lot of fucking money.
In the UK, it's rent is, or at least where I live, rent is just expensive enough that you can afford it, but you wouldn't be able to save anything for a mortgage if you decided.
Oh my god, I was not ready.
Are you already out?
I did not. I jumped too soon. I'm out.
Andy.
Fucking goose.
Fucking goose? There's a goose
Yeah.
that's bothering you?
Yeah, he just tried to lodge me.
I saw a
No
bunch of
reason.
people just went out too. This is gonna take people out. Orange, grape. I can't even see anything else. Orange, grape, banana. Orange, grape, banana, and fucking apple or whatever. Orange, grape, banana, apple. Orange, grape, banana, apple. Orange, grape, banana, apple. Orange, grape,
No!
banana. People are getting. Did you get taken out too, James?
Yeah. There was involvement from the goose and the spinning.
Involvement. What a good way to phrase that. Cherry. Show me the fucking things. Thank you. Cherry, banana, orange, grape. Cherry, banana, grape, cherry, banana. Cherry. Right? I'm almost positive I'm right. Yeah. The people are... There's nobody left, dude. Like, there's, what, 4 of us? Oh my gosh, dude. That was legitimately crazy. Everybody died. It's gonna be Fall Mountain. Bye, everybody. I'm sorry you guys got taken down. It's me, Posh Mini Lad, Cold Little Baron, and Bold Blue Victor. Cold Blue Victor needs to get into the heat, because if he's turning blue already, he's going to have a problem. I'm not used to this new Fall Mountain, by the way, when they change like that stuff up. So we'll see how this goes. I wish they would change what shot out of the cannons in Fall Mountain to fruit instead of the fucking boulders. I think it'd be cooler. So there's only 4 of us, by the way, so if someone grabs me, I'm going to be really annoyed, and here's why. If you grab, you slow down too. So if someone actually takes the effort to slow me down and slow themselves down, you're literally just throwing the game. And with only 4 people left, the chances that somebody is, you know, with a friend and trying to make their friend win is actually rather low. So it's literally just them being toxic, just a self-sacrifice for no reason. And I would be very irritated, to say the least. What the fuck? I hit it clear as day. Somebody else did it too, actually, by the way. Somebody else fell off. I don't understand.
Goddamn.
Is it because I dove? Because you are absolutely able to grab while you dive. P.S. I've seen it many times. I guess I shouldn't have dove, but like it's such a big jump unless you're at the very, very corner. So I guess I should have just played safer. I don't know. I was way ahead. That's why I don't. That's one of the reasons I don't like Fall Mountain, because it uses the grab mechanic, and the grab mechanic's ass. Oh, I actually might have messed up too. You know what? Now that I think about it, it might be my own fault. I'll be able to tell next game. I usually change the grab button. I might have changed. I don't remember if I hit the right button or not. Now that I think about it.
Okay. At the start of the round, you can try to grab me. How
I'm
about
just gonna throw my arms out. I don't have to grab anybody. The arms will just throw themselves out. They show you when you're grabbing.
Fine. You throw your arms out, and I'll just fling myself into them like an anime.
Like an anime. I'm pretty sure it's where it's supposed to be.
Oh, why are you grabbing me?
No, it must be correct because I had climbed.
Why are you grabbing me, Charybdis Coon?
Get out of here. I'm usually the one who makes the inappropriate comments, James.
I mean, I normally tone a lot of it down for the stream.
We have to give Afro some material.
And
for
then
her
you blurb
fanfic.
it. Her fan what?
We have to give her material for her fanfic about us. That she's never gonna write.
Alright, I'm gonna say...
I'm in the front right-ish area. What are you
Wow,
gonna say?
you guys are so far away from me.
You said you were gonna say something, Andy. What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say, follow the Viking. There we go.
I'm going flying because of the fucking debris.
I always get shagged on this one.
Yeah, I get screwed whenever there's like only one door and nobody else tries any other doors. Because I'm like last, because I ran into a door, and so I have to join the stream because I can't guess, right? Because I only got a 33% chance of going through the right door, for example. So I have to follow that ridiculous grouping of people, and then I just get screwed. Like, I don't even think I make it here. I'm right behind you guys.
Go on, Andy.
I'll definitely make it if somebody else grabs people.
Woo!
What
Do we
last
all
bit,
make it?
Afro? You're gonna have to specify. I don't remember what I said anymore. Welcome, by the way.
Welcome.
Oh, you mean about the fanfic that you'd never write? What's up, Nutship?
That's okay. It's still headcanon.
I mean, she said she'd write it for about
You
$1
what?
million,
For what?
and I don't have $1 million.
Just take them out of the remote if they're the right ones. I don't know if they are. I really don't know if they're the right batteries. I don't. Yeah, the blaze.
Look, just take the battery out of the remote, take the negative end, and just like rub it on your denim jeans like really fast, and
What?
all the negative energy will go away, and
I'm
put it
gonna
back
sell
in
it
and
retail
good.
right now, so you better watch out.
Andy's Army Tricks
please-
Part 1.
I was gonna say you could have put the remote back together instead of just putting it upside down there.
Oh, you bastard!
I guess that's fair. I guess that's a reasonable outlook. Ooh, the camera just went by. That was interesting.
Why am I so
Bad?
special?
Special. I guess you could word it that way. I didn't hear what Andy said, so
it's okay. It was just a bunch of nonsense.
was it about paying for the
No, it was how to get good batteries. You just take the batteries out of the remote and you rub the negative in on your denim jeans like for like 30 seconds, and all the negative energy will go away. You put them back in, and it's like new. I'm making that up.
I know that you're making that up. I'm aware.
It
I
sounds
did. I heard
like-
that comment. I thought it was something else that you had said. I didn't know it was the nonsense. I should have known. Andy and nonsense go hand in hand. I'll take second.
That's why you never learn anything from watching me as imposter, because you can't learn from nonsense.
Yeah, I was watching as Imposter recently, and I was just
Can't
questioning
learn
everything you
from
did, to be
fail.
honest with you. I was like, I want to watch Andy and get good, but I was like, I don't understand why he's not killing for like literally 5 minutes. I don't get it. You just had a questionable game. You'll see it on stream if you watch it again. It
Oh
was just,
no,
like, something you
I've
said-
rewatched it already. I saw what you saw, and looking back, like I could have done it better, but I had a plan, and I wanted to win by that plan, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, and honestly, I know that sometimes when you're watching as a third person, you can say, why wouldn't you kill Furry? Because you saw these people recently. You know they're not there, but like, it's hard to remember all that information in the moment. So like, it's-
This game is for children.
yeah. So why are you losing?
The
'Cause-
actually,
'cause I want to let the children win. I'm not that mean, Charybdis. Right, I've got this.
And if
I've got
it
this,
was for children, we'd still have cheaters.
I
In the
haven't
game.
got this.
oh, you got robbed, man. I saw that. You got yeeted by that stick so many times.
Fanfic material.
Yo, can I add? I gotta add this quote. Hold on.
Thank you, Afro.
There it is. You got yeeted by that stick so many times, Andy. Fall Guys. Are you happy now, Andy? Yo, they changed this? What is this shit? Egg Siege? Does that mean like they stay because you can't get them back? Oh, they do. It doesn't look. Oh, you know you definitely can. There's a ramp. Never mind. I was all
I'm
excited as
yellow. Just grab and go.
shit. Yeah, I always grab just any egg, honestly. If we're being real.
I got the golden egg. Alright, you must protect the golden egg.
Trying. They got it though. It's leaving. It's not gonna stay. Oh, never mind. I saved it sort of. Somebody should be able to throw it right back in because we have some yellow people who should be coming in and grabbing the damn thing, but we're losing terribly right now. I've never played this mode before, by the way. This is the first. They're just all taking from us, which is just so fucking typical. We have like literally nothing. Yeah, how do people get to throw it so well, by the way? They just like walk and suddenly the egg flies.
Those damn gooses.
Yeah, oh, Red's actually has none, but they're about to have 5 if they get that golden egg back. So we just need to have 5 more than Red, knowing they're about to have 6. There it is. Alright, an egg just flew out of my hands and nobody took it. My arms are still out. That's pretty cool. I'm just bad, actually. I'm throwing, guys. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, I guess Andy, because James is out, right?
Yeah. Classic yellow strats.
Oh,
Should
I'm
be.
not gonna get the head back in time.
Sorry, we should have tied, but red guy just was way better than me. Infinitely.
Yeah, blue was rocking some good defense.
We had no defense. Nobody was playing defense. Our team as a whole was just worse than their team, is what it is. It is what it is. What's up? We'll work for 40 now. It's a magician celebration. Oh, I can get Sir Hugs a Lot as my title if I get high enough level. I'm pretty pumped for that. Sir Hugs a Lot.
Your British adventure in Afro's fanfic.
Nutchip, are you here to play Fall Guys? Yes, no, maybe so. Nutchip. Let's leave him here. We'll see what happens. I also fully leveled up my Shinobi tools in Sekiro, James. So my only goal now is to beat the game one more time and to get all my level ups. Then I will be truly done with the game and can put it away. Well, that's not even true because there's still the boss rush, which I technically should do, but it's neither here nor there.
So while we're waiting on this 60 of 60, sometime tonight I'm going to be probably releasing a link to a little YouTube video I'm putting up of a little event that happened yesterday on Among Us from my perspective.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
A double event that you saw.
Oh, the venting?
Yeah.
Oh, you're, what was it? You
Double,
and somebody else
yeah,
out of
me
way.
and Cool. Yeah.
Right, like, there was 4 people in Medbay. That one? Is it that one?
No, it was 4
None.
people in electrical, and then he vented, got caught, and then I vented and got caught, and it's just a run. It was just a race. See who could get to who first.
I'm just glad that none of the imposters got us.
Looking back on it, it could have been done differently, but it was still hilarious.
Well, it's funny because I was the 4th person there, and I hit the button, just so we're clear. Well, I was 3rd person, I'm sorry, Andy, because you were behind me. I was the 3rd person in a group of 4 people, and I hit button. I don't understand.
That's because the other 2 non-imposters were doing the reactor. Everybody else was running the button during a critical.
No, I meant I don't understand how whoever was running first, I forget who was running from Cool, but whoever was running from Cool should have hit button. Oh, it's because reactor's still going, right?
Reactor was still going.
That makes sense. You guys should have just killed, to be honest with you. Since reactor was still going, I know it creates a body.
It was kill cooldown.
Oh,
we
right.
Had
I forgot you
7
killed in
seconds.
electrical.
Yeah. Looking
fuck
back,
you,
it could have
Andy,
been
it's
done.
yet.
I could have done it more efficiently, but it was hilarious the way it ended up. So it's fine.
Earlier that night, by the way, Andy, I don't know if you remember, I killed you in the upper left of Skilled. I did it specifically because it was you. I didn't even know if anybody was around. I just said, you know what? Fuck Andy. And I killed you. You always follow me when I'm crew and kill me. And you always follow me when I'm imposter as a witness. And so I just got to get rid of you no matter what happens.
Yep.
Say this, I know that for the fact you, Crivitus, Andy, and Falcon are definitely 3 people that need to go in this group here. First, right off the bat, if I'm gonna have any success here.
People always kill me first. It's like a big thing. Andy kills me first if he's imposter. I get killed by Azzy first if he's imposter.
You know, you say that, Charybdis, but I distinctly remember a round where I was with Trevel, and you lived the whole time.
If I'm going to do it tactically, I'll sometimes kill Charybdis first, but I want to get Falcon first.
Yeah, there are.
That's
there
because
are
Falcon
certain
susses you no
people on
matter
the
what
list.
you do.
Yeah, because Falcon will suss me. At least if there's like a, you know, like a stalemate point, I can try and use some logic and see if Charybdis will accept it, and that can work and has worked. But Falcon doesn't care. He was like, "No, it's you." I'm like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, I'm actually a reasonable human being and will vote based on evidence.
It's like
Not what
Flick.
trusting your feelings.
to
I
me.
do not trust in my feelings, Padawan.
I have no.
It's like
feelings.
thinking about my friends that I play with on Among Us. Like I just imagine, like Batman pulling up like all the documents of how to defeat each member of the Justice League.
Yeah.
It's not a little YouTube video thing on that.
Chip, do you have Fall Guys, by the way?
I think under my document,
I
line number 1, saying
Do, but
this is a
I'm
pretty
not,
fast amount of kills. Do you think James would do?
That's skilled in it.
That's okay.
And then if there's one,
just playing
even if
until
there's
more
like
people
one
come.
bit where I look suspicious, then
I mean, come on, James. If
Well,
there's 2
I have an
rounds where you
hour
were
and
near
a
the body,
half
you gotta
before
go.
oh yeah,
Sure.
that one was fair enough.
my event.
I know. That's why I meant if you want to play for a little while, you can. We're gonna be playing Among Us in your event, so.
If the
Gotcha.
first
Cool.
meeting is called and there's already 4 people dead, you vote James. If there's only 4 people still alive at the end, like on round 4, and Andy's still there, you vote Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I,
good.
I will say this though, there may be newer players in.
Yeah, I
it'd
don't.
be-
I look for it. I tone it down. I tone it down for new people. I
mean,
let stuff
I
slide.
absolutely don't.
Just be kind, I guess.
Oh, I'm
and
nice, yeah.
Be more of a teacher, in a sense, so that they can enjoy it, or maybe let them have a win, kind of thing.
Yeah, like I
Anything.
remember I was playing with someone who was new. It was a bunch of us, but she was new, and like I tricked her into thinking she was free and clear, and she killed, and I just walked right up to her as she did the kill, and she's like, "Ugh," and I just look at her in the body and then just walk away. It's just like, wait a minute. And then someone reports the body like 5 seconds later, but it was hilarious.
Have you guys heard of a YouTube streamer called, or not a streamer, but creator, called Carbot?
Have you heard of
You gotta
this
look.
one?
You gotta look at this video here.
I missed the gold hoop, guys. Game's over. I missed the second gold hoop too.
Gooses.
I'm already fucking doomed.
Geese.
Why does it say nobody qualified? 2 people got golden hoops. 2 people have qualified.
There, I posted in your general chat here.
It's a good place for it. It is for general conversations.
I guess I have to update Fall Guys.
Sounds right.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
seems legit.
Fuck that guy. I can't even get that if I wanted to. Based on timing. Got it. Yeah, I actually might win by regular hoops, which I never do. Trying anyway. Oh, come on, I could have made that too. People weren't like on my ass, I would have made that jump. Like that.
One left.
Yeah, we're already halfway to the fucking goal here, which is the nerve-wracking part. I just need a hoop to pop up somewhere near-ish to me.
I made it.
I'm in. What about you, James? Where you at?
Oh, I died ages ago. In the first round.
I didn't realize. My bad.
I missed it by like 1.
Scared yeeted ice cream. The ice cream was yeeted, and it's now afraid of it. Yo, this is scary for this person. Because then we need one hoop to win. Yep, too late.
Wall guys.
Wall guys.
I've never seen this obstacle course here.
You missed the entirety of season 2, I guess. Let's go, Andy. Do it. Unlike Among Us, let's show teamwork. Teamwork
You
and
can move
bravery.
those blocks.
You can move them. No, I hate when that happens. Someone could easily jump to a side that would not screw either of us, and instead they decide to be greedy savages. And I can't fucking see, and everybody's just standing. Go! Fucking go, you stupid pieces of shit. Andy, I'm
he
mad at
kicked
you
me-
now. You
He
piece
kicked
of
me
shit.
off. I was climbing up and got kicked off too.
I'm still gonna call you a piece of shit. You were like the fucking icing on my cake of shit. Oh my god, dude, I'm so bad right now. I'm literally just because I'm so bad. I'm usually pretty good at this. I'm not gonna say I'm great. I can't jump. For whatever reason, that
All
particular
right, Curtis.
platform.
I'm gonna push this. I'm gonna push this and get it closer for you.
Thank you. Andy, self-sacrificial. Never thought I'd see the day, but it came. Okay, smart man's bet is nothing, because you can't actually go up that. Oh, people are pushing closer, okay. Okay. Now, of course, everybody's gonna jump over this way, because they
I'm
realize...
gonna pull it closer. I'm gonna pull it closer. Here we go.
I don't think I can win, Andy. I don't think either of us can. There's too many people already on top. I think there's like one more spot amongst them. Okay, whoever pulled that away just fucking screwed
All right,
everybody.
I'm gonna push it away then. I'm gonna push it away. Get in position. You ready?
They made it anyway. I don't think I can make this. You can't get up there, Andy.
Oh, okay.
I don't think. I'll keep trying. Nah, you can't.
All right, I'll get ready.
Okay.
Here we go.
Just fucking got it. Yo, Andy! Andy with the save! Let's go! Thank you, Andy!
Jesus.
There you go, buddy.
I fucking owe you, Andy. I forgive you for fucking appearing in front of me, knocking me off, and then falling on me earlier. I almost screamed a real expletive at you at that point, but I take it back.
You got to make sure his sacrifice was not in vain.
That's true, actually. I gotta win for Andy. Is this finals? Fall Mountain. I usually lose Fall Mountain. Fair warning. I've only won Fall Mountain, I think, 4 times total. Something like that. 4 times. Of course, in back row, too. Fucking figures. Alright, you pieces of shit. Let's go. I've already found my path. Like, I know what path I like to take in this particular mode. But there obviously is variables with where those balls go. And sometimes you'll get fucked because they'll just come flying at you for no reason. They'll just come straight out of the gun and hit you directly. That's fine. Dodge. Oh, there's a fucking ninja notably ahead of me. I hope he falls, but it's unlikely. Such is the way.
Damn it. Odin won.
He deserves it. He's a majestic popping emperor. About to get 2 extra crowns for leveling to 15 in the season pass. Unlike some season passes. Oh wait. Are you Nut Chip? Do I even have you on Steam in Nut Chip? I feel like I don't. Do I?
No, you probably don't. I'm still updating here.
Okay, that's fine. We'll do another one. You can always add me on stream. I'm the same as I am on Twitch. Kerbis136. You can send me a friend request. Vivid
Oh,
Master
yeah.
Fizz. We have to go out early tomorrow.
Why?
I go to the bank.
Okay.
And to pay a bill.
Okay.
$20 for PPE, my ass. I'm giving them cash.
Okay.
My dirty cash. I'm gonna cough on it before I give it to them. I won't really do that. Biological warfare is not cool, everybody, but
No, do that thing where like, do like the male equivalent of like pulling it out of your underboob
I have,
wallet.
I have 20. I've had,
No,
I've
you
had
just
20 in my
you
wallet
roll it
for
up real
a year.
tight and you put it down your urethra, and then you just
What'd you say?
take it straight out.
I have to deposit checks. Unrelated to cash. I've had 3 checks for the
Before you're listening to that in the pod.
Yeah, I actually missed what you said, to be honest with you. I heard your urethra. That was about as much as I needed to know.
I was saying like where you can store money. Oh, with cash, of course, not coins. That's a bit too.
Fair. Is it every urethra or just some people's? You can store cash.
Oh, no, I mean, it depends. I mean, like if you roll it tight enough, I reckon you could fit a couple of $100 bills down there.
Any urethra?
Yeah. Might get a bit soggy, but like.
Might get soggy. No, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh shit! I got yeeted halfway across the map.
I always hear bad things happen to you guys, or as I'm crossing the finish line, like I'm through now. That's always when I hear something like, oh shit.
It's always these fucking geese.
Hyper Fallen Gamer, I'm watching.
Look, you see him? Look at that
I
smug
can't seem
bastard.
to find you, Kribis, on Steam.
Are you spelling it correctly?
I just copy and pasted it from your
You smug goose bastard!
Twitch.
Yeah, Charybdis136. I mean, that's what it is. I should be findable. I'm not private.
Oh, I'm not getting in.
41.
James having a bad time. If it needs
Geese.
if it needs a capital, there's a capital C at the beginning. If that helps.
I'm gonna fucking store my money in Goose's urethras now. I'm pretty sure with them it would be watertight.
Your urethra size, I don't think is particularly important.
No, I mean because they're they're like rest on water. I don't know.
Oh, because a goose, being a goose. I got it. I didn't think it was a reference to the goose. I thought it was a reference to the person who's playing the character. Now I understand.
Mhm.
Yeah, one of these days when we're off stream, I got a riddle for you, James.
Okay.
I'm not gonna give it to you now because everybody will just ask me to explain it, and I don't want to explain it right now. And even once I explain it, they'll argue like, "Well, actually," and it's just gonna annoy me. So I just don't want to do it right now. But I think you'll appreciate it. I don't know if you like it, or not, but
I type in the first 6 letters of your name and nothing comes up for results.
Alright,
Here,
what's
let me
yours?
try
25.
something out.
what's your
Give me just a second.
Are you on Discord?
I'll find
Hold
it.
on, I think I have it way here.
Click on the Discord profile.
Hoopsy Legends. Andy, you're still in, right?
Yes.
There's a gold one right in front of somebody, and I'm really mad about it because I'm pretty sure someone just gets that right off the bat, so someone gets a free 12.
Fingers crossed. Not me.
Not me at all.
Oh, maybe me.
I have one. It'll be hard. You have to pass it first. I got a hoop though, so that wasn't too bad. I got your friend request, not chip. I'll accept it when I get the chance.
Gotcha.
First I go for the far one like an idiot. How are you on, Andy?
I'm at 0.
Oh, that's not good. I'm on 3.
1.
I see you, Andy. Four. I had to sneak that from someone though. That was great. That was super, in fact. Super awesome. I'm not even bother with that one. That hoop's already gonna be hard to get as it is. I can't find another hoop. I need 2 anyway, so it's not even like the one hoop would be the the difference. It's more just the conceptual basis that I can't get a fucking hoop to save my life. As people qualify, usually gets a little easier to get hoops. The same number of hoops appear. But, damn. I got one more. Oh, and qualified. Where you at, Andy?
3.
I think you have to go for a gold, to be honest with you.
I almost had a golden.
You're at 4, actually. 4 is not too bad. One more person qualifies, and it's over, though. No, Andy.
Oh no.
Is Fat Sonic still in the game? Nope, Fat Sonic's gone too.
That's just geese and Godzillas.
And me.
Not you.
The wise, bitter creature that I am.
Yellow chocolate sprinkles, man.
I actually very much like my my outfit right now. Well, guys, and Andy's not here to sacrifice himself for me. No.
Oh,
Hey, Nutchip. I just sent you a DM in Discord. It's Cryptus's Steam profile.
He already added me.
Yeah, I was able to add.
Oh, okay.
But your help
You
is
can
appreciated.
you can give me your profile if you want.
Ew. Why would I do that?
He's already slid into the DMs. Fucking hell.
It doesn't take long with people with Andy. Andy, by the way, the screenshot you sent me of myself was fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, I know, right? It's my wallpaper.
It should
Yeah, I
be.
was gonna say the face that you're streaming right now is not the same face as the your stream Steam
It's me.
profile. That looks, no offense, a lot younger.
It's only good. Not really. Yeah, I had longer hair. It's probably what it is, to be honest with you. My beard was a different length. Why are people just like, okay, nobody wins. Alright, let's just stand here, guys. This fucking makes sense. Yep, just drag everything away. It makes a ton of sense. Nobody qualifies. Except apparently that can reach for no fucking reason.
Jesus, these jumps people are making.
Like, honestly, I'm gonna lose solely because instead of just going up, which was very easy, everybody's decided to throw. Oh, through, but it's close. It's close. I think it's also the better camera quality of my phone, to be completely honest with you. Like, hold on. Are you watching my stream, Nutchip?
I am.
Like, I look like the same person. Is like the difference is the hair, right? So like my hair is much
And
shorter
the beard
than
length.
it used to be. It creates a little bit of a difference, and it's the lighting too. Like
There
not
we go.
lighting
That
off said
that
camera
makes
for
more
the-
sense. I thought you had like much more hair and yeah.
I'm 27. I'm not old.
There's nothing wrong with being a hairy guy.
What is it,
Just let's point that out.
honey? You're old too.
Practically dead.
That was uplifting.
She doesn't like getting older. She wishes she was like 5.
Well, then Charybdis would be in jail.
That's what I always say. I always say if you were 5, I wouldn't be around. Either I would just, obviously retroactively not be with her, or I'd be in jail. So like,
Well, creepy
problems.
uncle.
But she says it'd be worth it. Not the jail part, but the being
What?
5 part. I guess I get it. When we were all younger, right, we could do whatever we wanted all day long. Aside from any, whatever our parents preventing us from doing it. But aside from that smaller fact, you could do whatever you want. And now there's, like, work, responsibilities. People don't treat you the same. So, like, I don't care. I like being treated like an adult. But, like, an example would be, like, when you're sick, people coddle you when you're 5. Well, at least some people do.
I hated that.
When you're an adult, people go like, oh, and that's it. Or they tell you to toughen up. So obviously, in a comparative sense, being younger does have advantages. I like being older. Not like old, but like I like being an adult, so I'm a big fan.
If only you can be in that other platform.
Oh yeah, to be alone? Well, here's the problem though. So I actually like to be with the group, and here's why. It is disadvantageous if someone grab sacrifices or gets thrown into me, but if you're on the other platform, you could get lucky, and there'll be a solid wall against the other team, and you instantly win. But there's also the reverse chance that you just get walled very quickly, where it's like at the exact wrong spot and kills you and nobody else. If you're all on the same platform and nobody's away, then it comes down to pure skill, because if you get walled, it's whoever handles the wall better.
Fuck keys.
Oh, fuck. I knew it was gonna get me.
Oh,
my
Godzilla won
fault.
again.
I fucked it up. I was making the decision, do you go forward or do you go backward? And when it's coming fast, it sometimes can be a hard decision to make. I wish they'd spice that game up. It's not too bad, but like I've seen people last. I've lasted a really long time against somebody else before, so I wish like the game would be faster because of like something else being added to the experience, for example.
All right, check out that link that I posted. I don't know if you guys seen it.
If it's anything I have to watch with audio, I can't while I'm streaming. Because it'd be against US, so.
Oh, gotcha. But everybody else can watch it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying in general.
Oh, it looks good already. I haven't started it, but I like the thumbnail. So I think after this match, I'm going to AFK for a little bit to prepare for tonight, because I'm gonna stream, or at least I'm gonna record and turn my cam on.
You bitch.
I don't know.
Trying to steal my audience, Andy?
Well, that's what I'm gonna record instead of stream. You know what? Maybe I'll stream and record.
And if you stream, it gets recorded on Twitch, so you can still use the video footage.
See, look,
Yeah, I'm
You-
just thinking
you-
about editing for YouTube stuff.
see, this is perfect. In every good moment, you've just got to say, "Watch Charybdis 136 on Twitch." All the time.
Right, just be sure to mention that, like during each of the meetings. Like, so
Yeah.
also, if anyone was watching Charybdis 136 on Twitch,
Mm-hmm.
just like give copy and like during the first meeting, copy and paste like this game is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, good idea. I actually am sad because at one point I hope to be able to have a sponsor for my stuff. But in the same token, I'm gonna say this now before because nobody will remember because I'm not big enough. But like, I hate a lot of the common ones that sponsor people because I think they're crappy products. Like I have zero interest in, for example, like well, what lag? I have zero interest in like those mobile games that like people are always sponsored by.
Right.
They can be good. I've actually played a couple good mobile games. An example would be like Infinity Blade, was a fucking phenomenal game. There's multiple as well. So that they don't sponsor, to my understanding, but if they sponsor, I'd be like, yeah, absolutely, like yes. But like in general, the idea of like sponsoring a game, I just don't feel particularly strong for. I would just be like, eh.
Oh,
Like,
I
I think I would actually reject the opportunity, if I'm being honest with you. It was something I didn't believe in, like Raid Shadow Legends. I think I would say no. I'm not big enough where the money I would get from the sponsorship would actually matter anyway. Like, it would be so minuscule based on viewer count on, like, YouTube, just for example. So, like, what am I really gaining versus the soul-crushing,
Wow, I'm third.
endorsement?
This bastard.
I actually. What? Uh oh, lag.
Go before you, Andy! That's mad funny, dude. Woo!
Yoink.
I'm watching James.
Look, this game.
You gotta dive more. Diving is really valuable. It gets you extra distance when you don't think you're gonna make a jump. So if you're not sure if you're gonna make a jump, dive. There's almost no negative to diving besides a little bit of lag at the end of your jump.
Pretend it's a solo imposter game and throw yourself.
Yeah,
Go
exactly.
kill
Throw
Azzy.
yourself. Exactly. Throw yourself at Azzy. Azzy's the goal here. You just gotta throw your body at him and then lag.
Not
Lag
after he gets-
spike. Oh no!
Wait, what?
No!
What?
We all saw that. We all saw that.
We're all falling through. Damn! And I actually finished.
No.
All right. Well, I'll go.
The response. Ooh, this is fun. I like watching James play. We won't even need to play, guys. We'll just watch James. We'll just start in the lobby, let ourselves die, and watch James.
Okay.
You could make this, James.
Oh, I'm the only one who got
Disconnected.
Never mind.
Oh,
Yeah, I got
shit.
DC'd.
No.
Did you get TC too, James?
No, I'm still in.
Okay.
Come on.
Tell us if you win.
Okay. So the game heard you were getting good content, and it was like, nope.
I know,
Man,
right?
next round it's gonna be like, there's 7 people left.
I think that's why.
Everyone
Like-
gets DC'd except for him, and so he just defaults to the winner.
Yo, you gotta win that way, James. I'd be so proud of you. You don't have a win yet, right?
No.
You get-
Because I like other people getting the wins, of course.
I don't have one either.
Well, I've qualified.
Yeah, James, let's go. Even though we're not watching, I believe you. I actually have to pee anyway, so I'm gonna take a small break. More or less?
More.
700.
More.
1,000.
More.
1,500.
Yeah.
Okay. Guess how many hours I have in Dota prior to quitting it?
Oh my god, you laggy fucking.
What'd you say?
700.
Oh, significantly more. You're not even close.
2,000.
It's still not even close.
5,800.
You were closer with 5,000. It's 5,289.
Wow.
And I haven't played in. When it actually did. Oh, even if it did tell me the last time I played, I logged in just to check my Dota Plus to see when I could cancel it. So that wouldn't even count. I haven't played in months. It's a terrible game.
Shouldn't play things that make you mad.
I know. I haven't played. Did you die, James?
Yeah, I got to the last wall in the wall guys one, and
Terrible.
I died.
Absolutely terrible. Disrespectful, in fact. We might even have enough to play Among Us in theory. Hold on. I know that Andy is AFK now, to my understanding. He's at 10 minutes, so he'll be back in a little bit. But I might be able to get some people. Hold on. Let me just message people, because if I can get enough people to play Among Us now, we might as well start, and then we'll merge into Marcy's group as time goes on. Sound good to you, Nutship? He didn't answer, but I believe he would say yes if he was here, so I'm going to speak for him. Yes. For evil. Let's see who else actually plays. Dracus sometimes, though he never ends up coming. Among Us. Sonic. Among Us. Thor came before, but he probably won't play again. Andy already knows. I'll message Zeratov. I don't remember if he has Among Us, but I'll message him anyway. And then I'll do the typical... Alright, I already got 2 yeses, so this is already going to happen. Because it's already me, you. I'm sure Nutship will play.
Andy will be in 10.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll exit Fall Guys. For those of you on YouTube, I'm about to switch games, i.e. ending the video. Appreciate you guys for watching. See you next time. Those of you on Twitch, just give us a second to get ourselves organized. We'll be back in, I hope, under 5 minutes. We'll see, though.